Let's talk about a game character today. Ezio Auditore da Firenze, the epitome of Italian charm, the Renaissance Casanova, and, let's not forget, the guy who made procrastination an art form long before it became the hallmark of college students and Netflix bingers. Let's take a whimsical dive into the life and times of the most famous assassin who seemed to spend as much time gallivanting around Italy as he did actually assassinating people. Buckle up, because this is going to be a ride filled with sarcasm, historical inaccuracies, and a heavy dose of "did he really do that?" Ezio's life begins as any epic hero's does, with an enormous amount of privilege and zero direction. Born into the Auditore family, which sounds fancy because it is, Ezio had all the makings of a Renaissance superstar. He had the looks, the money, and the connections. What he didn't have was any sense of urgency. Why rush when you can stroll through life at a leisurely pace, right? His father, Giovanni, and brothers were brutally murdered, which, sure, is a solid reason to pick up the family business of stabbing people in alleys. But let's be honest, Ezio's initial motivation seemed to be less about avenging his family and more about finding a new hobby. After all, one can only flirt with so many women and climb so many towers before things start to get a bit monotonous. Ezio's journey to become an assassin wasn't so much a rigorous training montage as it was a gap year that turned into a gap decade. In between brief bouts of actual training, Ezio managed to squeeze in an impressive amount of sightseeing. The guy was a walking, talking Renaissance travel brochure. Rome, Venice, Florence. If there was a scenic viewpoint to be found, Ezio was there, cape flapping majestically in the breeze. And let's not forget his mentors. Sure, they had impressive credentials, but they seemed more like enablers of his procrastination. Leonardo da Vinci, for instance, was less a mentor and more a buddy with cool gadgets. Need a hidden blade fixed? Leo's your guy. Need someone to tell you to stop dawdling and get to assassinating? Well, good luck with that. Ezio was not just an assassin. He was the Renaissance equivalent of a rock star. Women fell at his feet, and he was more than happy to catch them. His romances were legendary, spanning across Italy faster than a plague. It's a wonder he had any time to practice his stealth skills when he was so busy perfecting his seduction techniques. But hey, every assassin needs a cover, right? Ezio's just happened to be a charming womanizer. Nothing to see here, Templars. Just a guy who can't keep it in his pants. Move along. When Ezio finally decided to take his assassin duties seriously, he didn't just start stabbing everything in sight. No, Ezio understood the power of delegation. Why do the hard work yourself when you can train a bunch of rookies to do it for you? The Assassin Brotherhood flourished under Ezio's watch, mostly because he wasn't above letting others get their hands dirty while he took the credit. Recruitment strategy? Walk up to a disgruntled citizen, offer them a snazzy hooded outfit, and voila, new assassin. Training regimen? Probably something like, here's a hidden blade, don't stab yourself. It's a wonder they survived it all. The Apple of Eden, an ancient, powerful artifact capable of controlling minds. Naturally, in Ezio's hands, it became the world's most dangerous paperweight. Sure, he used it a few times to thwart the Templars, but for the most part, it just seemed to serve as an excuse for Ezio to take even longer strolls through picturesque Italian landscapes. Oh, the apple could end wars, topple governments, and rewrite reality itself? How about we use it to shine a light show on the side of a building instead? Classic Ezio. After decades of dilly-dallying, killing, and kissing his way through Italy, Ezio decided to hang up his hood. Did he go out in a blaze of glory? Did he pass the torch in an epic climactic battle? Nope. He retired to a quiet life in the countryside, because even legendary assassins need their me time. Ezio's retirement is less of a dramatic end and more of a gentle fade-out. He spent his final days much like his early ones, relaxing, reminiscing, and probably still flirting with every passing lady. He did write a letter or two, maybe trained a few more assassins, but overall he just kind of stopped. Ezio Auditore da Firenze remains one of the most beloved characters in gaming, not because he was the most efficient assassin, but because he was the most relatable. He was a man who took his time, enjoyed the little things, and somehow still managed to save the day. He is a testament to the fact that even the biggest procrastinators can leave a lasting impact, eventually. In conclusion, Ezio Auditore da Firenze was the Renaissance's answer to the question, what if James Bond was Italian and had zero sense of urgency? He may not have been the most diligent assassin, but he was certainly the most entertaining. And isn't that what really matters?